What's up? Noam here, and I want to share a little example of something that happened to me in the past month. That was a failure, but there was a lot to learn, and an essential lesson hidden within this experience. So what happened was I had a blessing to being able to take part in Course Salafi and Sniper course in IDF Army. I fought very hard to get there, and I was able to make it happen with the help of Hashem, obviously. It was not only me, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. But as an individual, when I go to one of these places, my goal is Mitzvah, and I think in the video before this I even spoke about it. The only reason I'm here is to be the best. And when I show up somewhere, I hold myself to a standard that I have to be the best. And that was my goal. And to do this, you need to have the best scores, in the whole course, within tests and within shooting. And what happened was the final day of the course comes and they read out the Mitzdayan, and I didn't get it. I failed. The Mitzdayan was some other guy, and he had a score of 94 overall, including tests and including the shooting. And my final score was 92 overall, which makes me second place, the first loser, forever forgotten, many of the names, and I was so close. And from the beginning I said, I want to put in work. I got to put in work so I can close that gap. And in the end, it wasn't enough, and I was two points off, 2 degrees separation from where I wanted to be. And the reason I came up short was because of the work I didn't put in today in pursuit of the goal for tomorrow. I did what I wanted to, and I read back on the journal that I read in. And I even have it here in this book. I remember the first couple of days, I was very motivated. And the way it works is you're there for a week and then you come home for 3 days, and then you go back to the course. And for the first 2 weeks I was very motivated, but what was happening was I was coming home and I was kind of letting it all go. Because whatever, the army can be tough being trapped in there a long time. And when you come home, you kind of want to just be free, like vacation, so you can't really get mad for naturally wanting to do that. But when you're in pursuit of this goal, and when it's something that could mean this much to me, you have to be making sacrifices. And what would happen was I realized as I looked at what I wrote down, it went down. I went from tracking how I did, what do I need to improve, to the next week pretty much forgetting altogether after I came back from being home. So you need that consistency all the way through. And in the end of the day, it was nothing between me and my goal. It was 2 points. 2 degrees of separation. A couple small decisions on different tests. I could have got better, and that was it. I would have achieved my goal. I think there's a very beautiful lesson that you can derive from this, where if you don't put the work in today, you cannot reap the reward of tomorrow. If you don't plant the seeds today, you will not sow and reap the reward of tomorrow. And that's why you got to sacrifice, man. And even now, you fail. I fail. I'm not on my grind. I'm not my best self. And it doesn't matter. I have to believe in what the betterment can be and what I can do, and I have to keep pushing forward. And I have to have the actions backing it up to give me that confidence. And the essential lesson that I believe is to learn here, because it wouldn't be a perfect video if it didn't have a little bit of Torah wisdom in it. Keep on is my only credential. Being rep in the Jewish nation, so inspirational. That wasn't a rhyme, but you got the idea. Let's keep on, it's no joke. So while I'm here, I have to share a little bit of Torah. There's a question that says, who is wise? Halomed Mikol Adam. Who is wise? Someone who learns from everybody. It's not just everybody, it's everything, right? And we have these situations that happen to us in life. And within these situations are the answers for how we can succeed in our own unique way. And I do believe that's very true. And I believe that I came up short this time in order that I don't come up short next time. Because I was so close. And I've gained, and I applied my wisdom, and I did what I could, but I was still a little bit off. And as I go forward, I'm perfecting this method. I believe that no matter where I go, I'll be able to be first place every time. The first winner, not second loser, man. Or first loser, first place. Because that's what matters. right? Greg Plitt, super motivation. Champions aren't born, right? They're created from the decisions that we make on a moment-to-moment basis. Add up to be the guy or not the guy, the girl or not the girl, right? The person. And don't fool yourself for a millisecond, right? Saying that I don't want to be a winner. I don't want to be great. I'm fine being mediocre. Don't fool yourself for a second. Everyone has the ish, the fneem, and they want to have a purpose, man. Look at every philosopher. They know that every human needs on this planet, man, is a purpose, a sense of being, a sense of importanceness, that you're doing something. And that comes through achievement, really. It comes through real world results, because it's not about what you can do, it's about what you do. And that's true. It's not about what you can do, it's about what you can actually bring to the table, not about what you can hypothetically bring to the table. And that's why the best athletes get paid the most, the best workers get paid the most, because they bring results. And that's a beautiful thing in life, and in the army you see it, and the truth is that results are what count, man. So you gotta, when you don't get those results, because that does happen inevitably, you do not come up. You do not always come up first place. You're gonna get your second places, your third places, and maybe even your fourth places. Chas v'shalom. I think if you work on the science, you get lowest third place. But the truth is, everything happening here is meant to teach you a lesson. And you have to be someone who is wise and truly has wisdom, someone that is able to learn from everything. And these tests, what are they telling us? That's what we got to do. We have to open our eyes to what the world is telling us. We have to believe in ourselves, and we have to keep learning and keep pushing. And most importantly, this year is to never give up. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. It's about, let's say me, I'm not at my best, right? I fell down, I failed. The only thing I can do, man, is take one step forward to betterment. And that's what I swear I'm going to do. I promise I'm going to do that. One step forward. I'm going to keep pushing, I'm going to keep being me, and I'm going to use my unique abilities to make a difference. Because I believe that that is what is important. And I believe that that is what is right. And a lot of people, I think, also agree with that, man. We're here to make a difference, to do something important. We weren't given this life for no reason, to make a ripple in this universe and to do something positive, especially when we have on this kippah, right? Because we're representing something the whole world is denying us, hating us, saying we're this, saying we're that. But the truth is that we know what is right. I know what is right, and we're gonna follow the moral compass, do what is good, follow the Torah, follow the 10 Commandments, speak truth, have good thoughts, and if it all works out, make the world just a little bit better. Peace and love. Never give up.